Hello, Red here, bringing you part 62 of the Rise of Welsh campaign. And last off, we are surviving, and we do have a new retinue, which the retinue will provide at least some protection for for ourselves, whether or not it's from a foreign power or from other people in the country that actually decide to go and revolt. The retinue will definitely be able to help us out. Unfortunately, though, it does cost a bit of money. And it's unsure whether or not we're able to maintain a good retinue, since we are spending lots of money building it up. Regardless though, it's very useful. And from here, we do have a sizable levy, well, as much as we can, since we are a lady, a chaste lady with a very old man as our husband. But he is quick, and he is making us babies, even though we have one club-footed and quick son. Of course, it's always the other son that has the good trait. So maybe he can die off or something. Regardless though, we are doing just fine. But we could try and take over Scandinavia a bit more. Since, you know, Vikings are just now walking across our land in order to gain all the loot. Which I don't really approve of at all. Who's got that money? All that 0.7 ducats that they're stealing. Regardless, we're going to attack you. You're just a boy, so it'd probably be a bit easier to take your land. I'd probably go for... you go for these three provinces. We'll go for... Astergotland? I think that's properly announced. So yeah, we'll declare the war. It shouldn't be too hard since Germanic is... well, Germanic is fairly strong actually. But it should be fine. So let's go raise up the troops. We'll even raise up our own men too. And unite everyone together. Minus my own retinue. So get everyone together. We'll go get our boats all together too. And then for this great military operation, we're gonna just get everyone all together and then just set them off. There we go. Oh yeah, and we do, I suppose, have men here too. The great old 70 men that probably die, so we'll just leave them on a boat. There we go. We can also use this as an example to see how much strength the enemy does have. He does have 4,000 men from Demise. We certainly have a bit more, though I don't know what his vassals do have. Of course, he calls in a few allies. A few other of his vassals into his war. Of course, it should not be a problem at all. We'll get both of our inter-European boats in, and then we'll go get on. Main army ready. Wait for these 300 men to arrive. There we go. We'll send this massive army over. And it looks like they only have 1,000 men. Which is really sad. Because that means we're going to take it over this land very easily. How many of those 2,000 men? So let's see, we got the whole army together, all 14,000 men. Will somebody just go assault all these holdings before the enemy can? Okay, we should just go here. Immediate kill. Let's go walk over to the next province. Make sure we have our boats ready. And we assault as quickly as we can, hopefully not losing all of our men in the process. There we go. Only 3% war score, which is a bit disappointing. But I do have a new son, or new baby, which I suppose is good enough news. We need to assault an underholding. There we go. Hopefully this will save us from actually losing men. Which is actually a fairly good tactic, because you don't actually lose men on boats. As far as I can tell. And since we completely outnumber the enemy anyways, it doesn't really matter. Capture a few people. Go right on the boats. You immediately land the boats on the next province. And then just destroy your army. It's a bit of a cheese way to make sure that you don't lose men. But it's still a very funny way to do this. There we go. Attrition is really light, but we haven't even lost 1,000 men yet in this war. So all we have to do is just land our boats here. Boom. And that is how the Welsh kill the Scandinavians, with our own boats. Haha. And of course though, capital has a few men, but it will not stand against our levy. There we go. We are 71% of the way done with this war. And we have a new daughter, who is not quick or not good at all. Oh well. No matter. Still just need to kill more Vikings. There we go, captured another person. Of course we're just gonna keep moving our boats in and out till we win this war. Oh, here's a good stack. There we go. Now wrap the entire enemy. Do you have any more coastal provinces? It looks like you do. Suppose we'll just land. Oh, we should land here. Kill a few more troops. Get more war score from that. And then all we have to do is fight one more battle and we're done. Okay, there we go. And actually we won. Aha, in your face. So we can disband the whole army, we didn't use our retinue, so everything's all good, and yeah, 3 more provinces. Just like that. Using our cheese tactics, we as the Welsh nation will automatically organize your military tactics to raid us. Anyway, we need to find people to be able to use this land. So I suppose you will have to do. There we go. Make sure we don't have anyone ambitious here. I think that's our position. Sure, put our position in charge of a province. And we do need one more person, and I think you'll have to do. There we go. We'll create a new, well actually we'll just usurp this. Which is the duchy, I believe. Yep. Got this duchy, we'll give this over to our court physician. There we go, we'll also reappoint you as our court physician. And we are doing just fine. So, one extra duchy added to our name. We could go attack, we do have a lot of men still, yeah, we only lost 1,000 men. We could go attack the Christian nations. Take on Aquitaine if we really wanted to. Also, Saxony owns part of Italy. And Rome is still owned by the Norse, who have changed the religion of Catholicism over to Germanic. You know, because of reasons. The game is a bit silly like that. Now we can also go attack you. With the old... Oh no, you're not independent. We can attack you. Into your small little boy, we can go and make sure that we take Galicia. Which I believe is a holy site that we need. Because you don't even own many holy sites at all. Santiago, yeah. So that's part of Galicia. So we can go attack you next. Which you definitely will. And of course we're going to do the same tactic once more. Just getting more men. Though, I'm trying to round all these troops over to Navarra, though I don't know if they're going to survive or not. Let's just hope so. Maybe let's get all these men together. Get our fleets all together too. Some people are slightly upset that we have our the levies raised, but I think I'd like to get one more good war in before we have a long peace. And when I mean by long peace, I mean like 2 years. Of course, we don't even have any men here, so not even worth it. That is one of the sad things about having, well, these Norse nations, that they're always very weak and they are tribal, so it's going to take quite a while before anyone here is going to revert that over to feudal. Also, we probably should get all our men. Actually, we do have our own men here. We're just going to have to wait. So raise a boat if you can. Get them over there. And let's see, no one's really going to help you. Well, so one person's going to help you. But you do have 9,000 men. And the Pope has actually sent me 200 gold. Bizarre. Finally, the Pope actually decided to help me for once. I'm finally glad that they do. And, sure, go bless the land. As we prepare all of our men for war. So let's see. They haven't got any men yet. They may... I'll actually bring in the men from Africa, since that's where the main force is. So we'll just do the same tactics as before. Simply just move over to the province that we need to go siege, immediately go siege it down if we can. and win the war. There we go. We inherited our court physician's land because he was too old and he died without a child. So we need to go find a new guy and do this for us. Hire a few holy men. That'll be useful later on. Once we take more land for ourselves. And we'll just give it to this guy. It can just be the new duchy. There we go. Congratulations, your new duke. Also, I think we have a plague here too. I know, just measles. Oh well. Let's get the men in. And our heir wants to be kind. Yep. He's a kind young boy who hopefully won't become a murderous zealot one day. No, I'm kidding. I want to be a murderous zealot. That's what all children aspire for. I think. Probably not. Anyway, even though we don't have 10 times the amount of men, we'll just assault. Makes it far more easier to take the rest of these. And that was a fairly easy siege there. And we have a Sunni uprising. Right. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll just have to march the troops over after we win the war. But that is fairly disapproving, see. Having all of our peasants think that they can just revolt. Which is not welcome at all. But for the moment, it's nothing that we really can do. We're trying to win this war. But there you go, 94%. They are going to go attack us. Can we go save our men? I don't think we can fight this. Coming on the... just missed it. If we can go get more men, we can try to win this. But no, we're going to lose this battle. If we don't even appoint any commanders. Okay. Okay. Let's go get some mercenaries. They're actually going to make it a bit hard for us to win this. Actually, no, we won. Oh, never mind. That was actually a complete waste of money. But hey, 2 free provinces. And we need to go attack the rebels. And a magnificent cat curled up out of its favourite spot by the wind last night. I think that maybe it knew it did not have long left in the world. At least it went peacefully. So we should invite the whole court to celebrate the adventurous life of your cat. We'll just bury it. I think that was a good use of our money. Also just use our mercenaries for once. And we'll be a rough terrain expert, we'll be heavy infantry expert next. And just kill all the Vikings here. There we go, we'll also disband. Now we'll disband. Leave our retinue there. Hopefully dangerous factions will not pop up anytime soon. And of course people will slowly start being a bit happier that we are not in offensive war. Regardless though, we need to give out more land. Just give out this land to a few people here. Probably just give it to you. There we go. We also need to create a duchy. Its AI obviously does not do that. And there we go, realm consolidated. Also, we need to send our army again over here. We'll put ourselves in charge. Go kill some more rebels. And there we go, War 1. Also, I am pregnant again. Man, I'm really good at making children. And not even lustful. But regardless though, I'm going to call it upon here, so I'll see you in the next part where we decide what we're going to do next. If we're going to go attack more infidels, or if we're going to go after the Christian world. But of course we need to make sure our levy is replenished by then. So I'll see you then, and goodbye.